Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant registers best ever Q1 performance in key areas. Career Counselling workshop organized for youth of model steel villages of RSP to mark the ongoing Iconic Week celebration. Painting competition organized by SAIL RSP for IEMS student to mark Iconic Week celebration. And in Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, our today's personality is Bani Katha Nimai Charan Harichandan. Now the news in detail. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has set new benchmark of success by recording best ever production in key areas during April-June Q1 of 2022 and 23. In the first quarter of current fiscal, the steel plant produced 10,84,034 tons of hot metal, 1,14,56 tons of crude steel and 9,20,582 tons of saleable steel, thereby scripting its best ever performance in these three vital areas for any Q1. The steel plant clocked a growth of 11.1%, 11% and 9.3% in these areas respectively over the corresponding period last year, which also were the earlier best Q1 performances of the plant. The steel melting shop too contributed 8,87,894 tons of crude steel in the above period with a year-on-year growth of 11.5%. The sinter plant also put up a brilliant performance by producing best Q1 sinter production of 17,77,439 tons. By dispatching 9,5,971 tons of saleable steel, RSP clocked its best ever Q1 dispatch, thereby improving upon its earlier best performance of 8,34,533 tons achieved in Q1 of 2021-22. Notably, one of the major highlights of the first quarter was the rapid stride in the stabilization process made by the state-of-the-art hot strip mill 2 soon after its commissioning towards the end of March 2022. The 3 million ton ultra-modern mill rolled 2,73,904 tons of slabs in Q1 with a record rolling of more than 1 lakh ton slabs in May 2022. The mill also has successfully carried out the trial rolling of Sailcor MC40, AP1X70 and rolling of coil with 2000 mm of width and up to 5 mm thickness and wider LPG coil with 1680 mm width. This has enriched the product basket RSP to a great extent and strengthening its entry into various niche market segments. A career counselling workshop was organized for the youth of model steel villages of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant at the Institute of Periphery Development, Sector 20 on 8th July as a part of ongoing Iconic Week celebration. Mr. A.K. Nayak, CGM, TS and CSR was the chief guest, while Mr. B. Kullu, GM in charge P&A was the guest of honor. Mr. D.M. Nayak, Chief Manager Technical, NSIC Limited, Sector 15 was one of the guest speakers. 20 youth attended the session. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Nayak highlighted the relevance of career counselling in the Iconic Week celebrations and encouraged the youth to make the best use of NSIC Limited to acquire skill for income generation. Mr. Kullu emphasized the need of choosing the right career so as to lead a life of one's choice. During the counselling session, Mr. Pallav Kumar Mahapatra mentored the youth for proper channelization of their energies and interest. Mr. D.M. Nayak briefed the participants about the various self-employment schemes of the government. Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM CSR, presented a brief on various CSR interventions of RSP as well as training and skill development schemes. She also welcomed the gathering. Mr. Dushmant Pradhan, DGM CSR, proposed a formal vote of thanks. The workshop was coordinated by Mr. B. Eka, Senior Field Assistant CSR. To ensure the participation of young mass in the ongoing Iconic Week celebration observed in SAIL and all other units coming under the Ministry of SAIL, various competitions was organized for students by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant at Ispat English Medium School Sector 20. A painting competition for the students was organized on 7th July on the theme Environment and Sustainability. 85 students of class 6 and 7 enthusiastically participated in it. It is worth mentioning that under the Jan Utsav celebrated to commemorate 75 years of Indian independence as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Ministry of Steel and all the companies under it are celebrating Iconic Week from 4th to 10th July 2022. Several programs are being organized to mark the monumental occasion. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the eminent personalities of Odisha. Today we remember Bani Katha, Nimai Charan Harichandan on his birth anniversary. Nimai Harichandan was born on 9th July 1901 in Kendrapada and he was the son of Sri Brundavan Chandra Harichandan, the fourth grandson of the illustrious landlord of Kendrapada. He was drawn to music by his uncle Sri Gokul Sri Chandan, who was a famous singer of Odisha in the 1920s. He received his training in singing from Sri Artrabandhu Patra. Sri Chandan Nimai also learnt music from the Hindustani maestro Sri Madho Rao. Nimai Harichandan lent his golden voice to innumerable jananas or hymns in reverence to Lord Jagannath that made him endearing to every Odia. He had sung many famous songs like Gaurojila Megha Borose Nahi, Nilo Sindhu Tire Nilo Achalo, Chakadola Kimpa Daka. In 1933, HMV Company recorded his song Bitalaku Alingana, which was written by Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja. Thereafter, he went on to record more than 121 songs. He himself was the music composer of most of his songs. The Government of India presented him with the Padma Shri Award in 1976. He was popularly known as Bani Katha or the voice of goddesses Saraswati. The legendary singer breathed his last on 20th July 1983 at his residence in Mati Mandap Sahi in Puri on the auspicious occasion of Bahuda Jatra of Lord Jagannath, which is today. And with this we come to the end of this news bulletin. Namaskar.